Good morning all of you. In the last class we have discussed about the laying and testing of sugar. And today we will go for the next topic, that is characteristic of sewage. The study of characteristic of sewage plays an important role in sanitary engineering because the process of treatment should be determined according to the characteristic, and this treatment given to the sewage should be such that it can be easily disposed of in natural stream or river. Therefore, the characteristics of sewage are divided into three categories, such as physical characteristic, chemical characteristic, and biological characteristic. So let us first discuss about the physical characteristic. So these are the physical characteristic of sewage. This is sewage. Specific gravity, color, odor, temperature, turbidity, and solids. So the specific gravity of sewage is generally more than that of water. Second one is color. The fresh sewage or recently produced sewage has yellowish grey color, and as the time passes on and the decomposition goes on, the color also goes on changing and it becomes black when the sewage attains the septic stage. Then odor. The fresh sewage has soapy or oily odor, but the stale sewage or the septic sewage has offensive odor due to the presence of hydrogen sulfide and other gases. Then temperature. The temperature of sewage is slightly higher than the temperature of water supplied. Then turbidity. The turbidity of sewage is due to the presence of suspended particles. Then solids. The sewage generally contains 0.1% of solid matter and 99.9% of water. And the solid matter is generally in the form of suspended, dissolved, or colloidal. And the solids may be inorganic or organic. The inorganic solids are generally grit, sand, etc. and organic solids are present in the form of cellulose, sugar and starch, etc. Then we will discuss about the chemical characteristic of sewage. The nature of fresh sewage and treated or purified sewage is alkaline, and the nature of stale sewage or septic sewage is acidic. And also, in addition to solids and liquids, the sewage contains various gases such as hydrogen sulfide, methane, ammonia and carbon dioxide. And these gases are obtained either from the atmosphere or formed by the decomposition of organic matter present in sewage. Next is biological characteristic. So the sewage contains bacteria and other living microorganisms such as algae, fungi, protozoa, etc. And these bacteria, depending upon their nature, are of two types. One is pathogenic bacteria and second one is non-pathogenic bacteria. These pathogenic bacteria are harmful and they are responsible for causing disease, and the non-pathogenic bacteria are harmless. Also, depending upon their action, the bacteria are again divided into three categories, such as aerobic bacteria, those bacteria which can be present or which can grow in the presence of oxygen. Second one is anaerobic bacteria, which can work in absence of oxygen. Third one is facultative bacteria, which can work in presence or in absence of oxygen. So next, these are the characteristic of sewage. So next we will discuss about the analysis of sewage. So in order to ascertain the quality of sewage, it is subjected to various tests. And these tests can be divided into three categories. First one is physical test, second one is chemical test, third one is bacteriological test. So before going for the discussion of various tests, we will discuss some precautions which are to be followed while collecting the sample of sewage. So the sample should be taken at regular interval during the day. Second one is sample should be taken in such a way that the scum, the suspended matter, sediment and other visible impurities are avoided. Then the bottles which are used for collecting the samples should be filled completely and they should not contain air bubbles. And the bottles containing the sample of sewage should be immediately closed with stoppers. And the bottles which are used for taking samples should be properly protected from outside contamination, and also these are to be properly sterilized before collecting the sewage. And the analysis of sample of sewage should be started at least within 2 to 3 hours after its collection. And the date and hour of taking sample should be indicated on the bottle containing the sample of sewage. So these are the different precautions which you have to follow during collection of sample. So next we will discuss about the different tests. So first one is physical test. So physical test under this category, the tests are carried out in order to examine the following properties such as color, odor, temperature and turbidity. So first one is color. If the color of sewage is yellowish, grey or light brown, then it will indicate the fresh sewage. And if the color of the sewage is black or dark, it indicates septic or stale sewage. And other colors of sewage are formed due to presence of some type of industrial waste. Second is odor. The normal fresh domestic sewage has practically no odor and it is not objectionable. But the septic sewage has peculiar odor, especially due to the presence of hydrogen sulfide, which is formed due to decomposition of sewage. And also the presence of certain industrial waste will also impart special odor to the sewage. And the odor may be tested in the laboratory in terms of threshold number and noted against the sample. Then temperature. The temperature of sewage generally is higher than that of water. If the temperature of sewage is below normal, it will indicate the presence of ground or surface water, and if it is above normal, it indicates the presence of hot industrial waste. And the temperature of sewage has its effect on biological activity, solubility of gases and viscosity of sewage. The biological activity in sewage are higher at greater temperature. And at higher temperature, the viscosity of sewage will be reduced. And this reduction in viscosity of sewage will increase the efficiency of treatment unit. Next is turbidity. So turbidity of sewage is due to the presence of suspended matter, and it is measured by turbidity rod or Jackson's turbidimeter. The turbidity is expressed as ppm, that is parts per million, or in terms of milligram per liter. So turbidity is the phenomenon of resistance offered by water or liquid to the passage of light. And the standard unit of turbidity is given by 1 part of finely divided silica in million parts of distilled water. So this is all about the physical test. In the next class, we will discuss about the chemical and biological test. Thank you.